MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Lions and the Seminoles. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Charlie Chirac will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now at the plate, Jacob Young. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Jacob Young.
First offering on its way.
First pitch, 107.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Standing in now, number 8. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Ncaa. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
No outs, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Brady McConnell, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Line drive to center field. Dunham is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, Ncaa.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0. Well,
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. The Lions are out in front here, 2-0. Brady Singer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Caden Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bayer is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Ncaa. Ncaa.
First offering on its way. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Bayer is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Stepping in, Carl Yastrzemski. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Alex.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Gordon, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Harrison Bayer, he'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Stepping in now, Larry Baladejo, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Bayer leads off second with nobody out. And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Brady Singer.
The pitcher, Brady Singer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Jacob Young, and it's fouled away. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Chris Oka.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs.
but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Struck him out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
To the plate now, Elijah Dunham, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Ready with the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Dylan Stanton, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Stanton is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fouled off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Ball 2.
We're going to count 2-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Brooks Coates fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, number 8, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball. Look out, 1-1. Ball, that's out.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Ncaa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The count now at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Count still full. 3-2. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Brady McConnell, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And the pitch. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
Hey, D-Roll, that's
The
just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2 out of single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into the pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In now, Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he fouls this one off. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's just out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on here.
And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Into the box, Harrison Bayer, as the first pitch here is a bit high. It's ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. In there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Misses, ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pennsylvania is on top 3-0. Alex Kirshner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming in to pinch hit, Alex Kirshner.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Caden Biggio, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way. In there, 1-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled away. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Tommy Sheehan enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Tommy Sheehan.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Larry Abaladejo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
The 2022 NCAA Division III Baseball Tournament 2-round Game 3 matchup is now live streaming on the Inspiriverse Network channel.
All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So now to the plate, Brady Singer. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Sheehan typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said,
Since 7 Penn
he is
State
prone to
Nittany
giving up
Lions
the home
seeded
runs. I think one of
Florida
the
State
causes of that,
Seminoles.
he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Jacob Young, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
To the plate now, number 8. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Digging in, Carl Yastrzemski. He drew a walk his first time up.
Carl Yastrzemski.
Now the pitch. Yastrzemski, originally from New York State. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-1 now. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier on that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Chris Oka. Here comes the first pitch.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Three and 1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, Elijah Dunham will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west. Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Dylan Stanton, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate is going to look a foot outside.
Down the left field line and deep, and that's going to land foul. We'll try again. 1-2. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Stepping up now, number 8 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The second baseman, number 8.
First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Ncaa, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Brady McConnell. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Seminoles, the right fielder, Brooks. Go.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Jordan Naveau will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bayer is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Caden Biggio. One run in and one gone so far in this inning. First offering on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he fouls this one. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Hit out towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. Standing in now, Chad Pinder. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baladejo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in and looking for more, Carl Yastrzemski. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Down and away, ball one.
I got a ball, one strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over. The 2-2 one more time.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through to hold for a single.
Stepping in now, Alex Gordon, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up into the 5th inning. They could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Lions are out in front 3-1. Zach Martin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Zach Martin.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So now to the plate, Taylor Gutu. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Runner going a second time. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Now to the plate, Harrison Bayer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Three and 1. Larry Baladejo, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swing, strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The pitcher, Brady.
So here now's the pitcher, Brady Singer, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Leffler enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Chris Oka.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. A ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
At the plate, Elijah Dunham, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Dylan Stanton. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch of the at-bat.
No 1, no strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Dylan Stanton becomes out number 2 this inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brooks Coates, runner in scoring position with Cigar. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Now the 1-0. Grounded to first. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Shane Combs will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cole Barr will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping in, Jacob Young, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set, and the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 1-1 home. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Number 8 will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's in.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
The third baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
Digging in, Jonathan Ncaa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Cole Barr, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Line towards center field. Baladejo is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Caden Biggio.
So coming to the plate, Caden Biggio. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Coming to the plate now, Carl Yastrzemski. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here it comes. Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
At the plate now, Alex Gordon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wind up and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Chris Oka. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, great job pounding his zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
3 runs already home here. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Two out, nobody on. And he misses ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So digging in now, Elijah Dunham. Here comes the first pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's a home run into the top tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now 6-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Christian Scott takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Ryan Cole will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that's in there for strike 1. Scott, a native Pennsylvanian. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Drilled to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Seminoles on top 6-3. Paul Kashansky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Brady McConnell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Brady McConnell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's off.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0.
That's the ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here's the pitch.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 home.
Oh, that's low.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping into the box, Pete Alonso. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a
4-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher, Taylor.
At the plate, Taylor Gutu will swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Yastrzemski is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in now, Harrison Bayer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here comes the 1-0. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. A tag for one. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first. In now, Larry Baladejo. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Two out with a man at first. Popped him up. Ncaa has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. The Seminoles lead it 6-4. Standing in, Brooks Coates.
Leading off for Florida, the right fielder, Brooks Coates.
Now here it comes.
Oh, that's out. Nope.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A 3-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And this is taken here for ball four. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Ready for another chance? Cole Barr. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. A runner at second. Nobody out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bounce towards the mound. And that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Caden Biggio. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Chad Pinder. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's okay.
2 outs here with a runner at third. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
As a look, now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Carl Yastrzemski would be next. Men on third with 2 down. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kirby Sneed will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jude Fagan is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 5, Jude Fagan.
Ready once again, Carl Yastrzemski, and their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
2-2. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Christian Scott comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Jude Fagan.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And now pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Riding in once again, number 8. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Six to 4 the outcome today. Florida have won their first in 3 tries in this division series. Shane Holmes earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 11 hits. No error as they left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 8 hits. No error as they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The 2022 NCAA Division III Baseball Tournament 2-round Game 3 matchup will be coming up next.